Good morning. It's Friday morning, the second day of the National Honey Show, and Angelina and I are here to tell you what's going to be happening today. Yesterday, we had the visit from Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, who came, had to look around the show, opened the show for us and planted the tree, and you'll be able to see some footage of that on social media. That was an exciting time, wasn't it, Angelina?
It was very exciting, yes.
And then we continued with the rest of the show, which was a little behind, particularly because there were so many competitive entries that it took the judges a long time. It gave them a run for their money, and that side of the show was open mid-afternoon, I think, was it, Angelina?
Yes, actually.
It was then. So today what we've got for you is the usual programme of lectures in the second floor suite, the Gold Cup suite. Our engraver is going to be busy engraving the cups and trophies and medals ready for the presentations of the prizes tomorrow, and we might even meet with him later. There's also the Beecraft lectures in the Solario suite, and all sorts of workshops and other events. There's going to be things going on in the trade hall, special offers, impromptu things where people meet each other and have a good time and catch up with what they've been up to since the show last year. And Angelina comes from a very artistic family, and she herself is going to be running one of the workshops this afternoon. Do you want to tell us something about it, Angelina?
Yes, it's going to be a mixed media bee art workshop, Val, and it will be running from about 2:30 until 5. And there might even still be some tickets available, so you can hop on and try and get those and come along.
Right, so that's quite exciting, and we look forward to hearing how it went afterwards.
Yeah.
And then if you have been lucky enough to go to any of the Beecraft lectures in the Solario suite, when you come out, take a turn down the corridor, which is, I don't know, my left from my right, I think it's on the right-hand side as you come out, and you'll see Eric Tourneret's fabulous photos from his adventures all over the world, following beekeepers and beekeeping, and all the different ways of doing things, exciting things that so different from what we do in this country. And that is an absolutely spectacular show. And Angelina, tell us what else we've got.
Well, Eric's exhibition has even been made into a book, and you can get a signed copy. Eric will be signing a copy at 1 o'clock by Northern Bee Books today. So you can go along and get your book and get it signed by the man himself.
So we were lucky enough to grab Eric when he was here last year. He came along to the show, and you can see the footage on some of the old Facebook videos, but also he recorded for us some of his thoughts and plans for the show this year, and we'll leave you with that to view now.
I did start my career as a photojournalist. I was traveling around the world for a magazine, doing some nice cultural or other stories. And I did start my work in 2004 on honeybees. And at first I did try to enter the hive, develop some techniques. And after that, I shift to working on beekeeping, but not only beekeeping. I did start to travel as in Nepal or in Africa, meeting some honey gatherers, and it was a wonderful journey. I meet some wonderful people, and I increased my knowledge on honeybees from us common honeybees, but to Dorsettar honeybees, stingless honeybees in South America, and it was a wonderful work. So for the next honey show, I plan to bring some large print, and something like 50 large print, 1 meter 20 by 1 meter 80, and it's going to be on my main work on beekeeping around the world. So I will try to tell a story, to be very didactic to the people, you know, and to explain the long tradition of beekeeping, because man is linked with honeybees since the Paleolithic, so it's a very long story to tell. beekeepers were talking a common language. You know, it's not French, it's not English, it's not German, it's a common beekeeping language. If we are talking about bees, we are talking about a wonderful love story between flowers and honeybees. So is what I want to share in my work too.